Hello, Interior Alaska. Joe Cook here once again in the sports seat for you this Thursday. Thanks for joining me. And now we're going to get into some sports features. Now, did you ever see someone doing something that may seem out of the norm and wonder why they were doing it? Well, what was weird to me was seeing girls participate in high school wrestling, but not in Alaska. In 2007, Michaela Hutchinson of Skyview High School was the first girl to be state champion. The last was Kenai's Hope Stevenson in 2010. I found out that girls who wrestle was a trend that is becoming the norm.
My brother, when I first started, he said, "Oh, you can't do this. You're not good enough." And I proved him wrong.
My brother wrestles, and he kind of wanted me to get into the sport. I do a lot of crazy things, and I'm very athletic, so I was like, okay, let's do it.
When a girl makes the team, it doesn't guarantee a match.
A lot of people forfeit and don't want to wrestle because I'm a girl.
But when a girl does get on the mat, they can do damage, like Cody Warham, who has a 10-10 record in the 113-pound class and explains a girl's mindset.
We think a little bit smarter. You know, guys just go out there trying to be all tough, like all they're doing is just being mad and just everywhere. Girls are like, okay, you know, this is what I need to do step by step.
It's pretty fun. And then the guy will go off the mat and he'll be all down. And
girls don't have the strength the guys have, but like Hutchinson coach Greg Evershed told me, they have the flexibility. Dady Agnew agrees.
Some of the flexibility helps them not get pinned and helps them get to certain moves that would be difficult for some guys.
Boys accept the girls as their own and even ask them for advice.
All the kids talk to her, ask her questions, and that's important because that's a major leadership skill that, you know, I feel like is very important in wrestling.
We pretty much treat her as an equal teammate. She's not really much different than anyone else. She goes out there and works hard, so.
Everybody's a wrestler when they step onto the mat, and we just treat them all the same, you know, same expectations, same technique, same everything that we work with wrestlers. Everybody gets out there and does what wrestlers do.
So I think it's happening more and more. It's getting more accepting.
Everybody on the team, no matter how horrible you are, they're always there for you. They're always there encouraging you, and they're always there doing the same things you are, doing the same, going through the same tough environment as you are, and they're still pushing through it, and you're seeing them push through it, and you're just like, if they can do it, so can I.
And they sure can. And one of our own is receiving some national recognition in football, not for the usual stellar stats or magnificent plays, but for being selfless, demonstrating heart, and being a great teammate. Dane Ebenez, a North Pole product, played a few snaps in the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl for the Oregon Ducks in his last game. He's played sparingly as a walk-on since 2009. Keenan Lowe made sure his teammate got in his first career bowl game by faking an injury so Dane could step onto the field. Dane has been compared to Rudy from the inspirational movie by writers of the Oregonian, Yahoo Sports, and the Sporting News. We caught up with Dane last night by phone, and here's Dane's Oregon story.
By the time I got 2 years in, I had made really good friends, and it became more of I just want to support them. I just want to be there for them, and I don't care what role I take anymore. I'm helping this team win, and I know it. My teammates know, and that's all that really mattered to me. And there's been a lot of, in practices, nobody really knows the sacrifices we make for each other. And so, in the end, trying to do that, it's just a reflection of how our relationship has worked all this time. And it was great for him to do that in a situation like that, and I'll always appreciate him for it.
Nice to finally get him some recognition because he's an outstanding worker. I think Coach Kelly's quote about the meritocracy of college football was fitting for Dane because he's always worked so hard, and I feel he's earned that opportunity. It was nice to hear that he finally got it. He's played in a few games and things like that, but it's tough for a lot of those kids. It's a great story because a lot of college football is based on kids that make those sacrifices that Dane made for the program there.
Originally a soccer star, Dane was encouraged by North Pole alums who felt he had a great chance of going to Oregon and making the team. Dane's parents were apprehensive at first but supported Dane, and he took the chance despite taking on a lot of debt, but he never looked back.
It's a good experience, that's for sure. And so people look at 70 grand and think, wow, that's way too much. But really, I talked to my parents about it, I talked to Boss about it, and I would regret it if I didn't take this chance.
You know, he did a lot of things for the school, worked hard. His GPA was high. You know, he had a great GPA, so he worked hard for that. But so it's hopefully a story that kids can look up to and see as an inspiration.
And it sure will be an inspiration. Be sure to check out the Joe T. Classic Basketball Tournament at Lathrop High School. The 4-team round-robin tourney started today, and it runs through Saturday. And that does it for sports tonight. Remember, you can get more KTVF Sports on WebCenter11.com and on our new mobile app. Mike Schultz has your full weather forecast coming up next, and we'll catch you next time.